guys, me again. Today I'm doing a top 5. I've done one before. I think it was my top 5 anticipated movies and top 5 films to get. You can check them out somewhere on my channel. But today I'm doing my top 5 TV shows. They're TV shows which some are still going, some aren't. Some you can get on DVD now, some still going and stuff. And yeah, my top 5 TV shows, recent TV shows. You know, there's loads of TV shows that I talk about. But yeah, these are my top 5 TV shows that you should watch if you haven't watched already. So yeah, let's get to it. Number 5. So this one, if you know me, you could probably see it coming. But it's Arrow. Arrow is based off Green Arrow from DC Comics. He's one of the members of the Justice League. He's basically a modern day Robin Hood in the comics. This one, not so much. He was rich and he's crashed and on an island and he learned how to shoot an arrow. And basically he's a guy who's in the modern world, who has a bow and arrow, and he saves people, basically. But it might sound crazy what I'm about to say, but no, well, I don't know. But this one is really good. I was expecting much when I first started watching it, because with comic adaptations putting on the screen, on the TV, they're usually a bit shoddy. But this is really good. It's like most DC films that come out recently, it's gritty, etc. They play that dark role very well. But also the stories are actually really interesting. It doesn't seem, it always seems like it's gonna go and lead some way. The guy who plays Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, is Stephen Amell. I think he's doing a really good job. I think he does Arrow really well, and I like what they've done with the character. They've introduced new characters like Diggle and Felicity. So yeah, I really enjoy this. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. That's my dog kicking off in the corner. Yeah, Arrow. Ted, you're shitting on art here. You are shitting on art. This is art. This is your poo. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, Arrow. It's really good. You should watch it. Basically, the story's good. It's dramatic. It's action packed. It's got what you want in the show, really. So yeah, Arrow. Watch Arrow. Number 5. So number 4. I feel like this might be controversial because recently it's come back. It's The Walking Dead. Number 4. There probably people are like, oh, it's still all the way. It's one of the best programs ever. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's a really good show and I really enjoy it. But I find characters quite annoying, to be honest. And sometimes I just feel like the story moves a bit too slow. Like, there's a lot of it they could cut out. But in all honesty, it is a very good TV show, and it handles the zombie category well. I feel like running zombies, etc. is crap. This is zombies. This is scary. This is what they're all about. And The Walking Dead shows that. And also, all the characters are pretty okay. Some are really annoying, and they kill off usually my favourite characters, which is kind of sad. But no, seriously, this show is the bomb. It's really good. Recent mid-season premiere thing had higher viewing figures in the Olympics apparently, so that shows that many people like it. It's massive all over the world. But yeah, Walking Dead is awesome. Watch it. You should. Stories are good. It's not scary. It's scary, but there's actual stories. It's not just that, you know. There's a story there, and all the characters are nice. That you empathise with them. It's real. That's what the thing is how people would generally react to zombies. You know, that's what I like about it. And the stories are really good. So yeah, Walking Dead, number 4. So, number 3. It's my first British TV show on this list. And it's Luther. Yeah, you should. This is about a detective, mainly homicide detective, played by Idris Elba, set in London. Basically, he deals with murder, crime, rape in general, kidnapping, paedophilia, you know, anything which ends with, which isn't nice, and you don't tend to talk about with your family. That's kind of what he deals with. And yeah, it's really good. Storylines really drag you in. They're full of suspense. They're full of drama. They're interesting. They're intriguing. The actors portray it. That's what I was trying to say. Portray it really well. Idris Elba, my favourite actor. He's Luther. That's just, you know, that adds to it. Yeah, I remember I saw the series 1 and 2 box set in my local shop before we were to go on holiday. I was like, yeah, I'll take that, just see how it is. You know, if we get bored in holidays, we can chuck that on. And we watched it every morning because we were that excited to watch it. Literally, when we woke up in the morning, I was with Beth and she was like, "Can we watch Luther now?" And yeah, we did because it was just really good. Series 3 was my favourite. But yeah, seriously, this is probably one of the best British programmes about, and one of the best British programmes we'll see in a number of years. I think it's just stunning the way it's shot, the acting, the stories is just brilliant. So yeah, get that in your lives. It's seriously worth it. Getting series 1, 2 and 3. It's not that expensive. It's about 20 quid for 3 DVDs, and they're all really good. It's just, yeah, you should get it. And if you don't love Alison, then what's wrong with you? But yeah, seriously, get Luther, watch it, enjoy it, spread the word. Luther is awesome. But yeah, that's number 3. Luther. Ah, see, grasshopper. Luther 3. Luther 3. Ow. I don't know. I don't know. So number 2, and it's my second British programme. I don't think there'll be many shocks here. Sherlock. You know, come on, everyone loves Sherlock, and they all love this for the same reasons. Benedict Cumberbatch is an outstanding actor. Sherlock is just an annoyingly lovable character. Just the way he socialises with people, he's so awkward, but you know he's so clever. He's like a superhero, but not a superhero. He's just insane in the membrane, clever type person. I don't know who I'd be talking to now who has not seen Sherlock. If you haven't seen Sherlock, what's wrong with you? The stories are just brilliant. The acting is brilliant. Come on, man. Do I have to do a review of Sherlock? Everyone likes Sherlock. Series 3 kind of let me down a bit. I don't know if people agree with me there. Yeah, I wasn't that impressed by Series 3. Series 1 and 2 are definitely the best. By far, Series 2 is the best. Moriarty, the guy who plays Moriarty's name slips my mind at the moment, but he was really good. I really liked him, and I thought as an actor he's on a par with Benedict Cumberbatch really, and that's quite a good compliment. But yeah, seriously, if you haven't watched Sherlock, what is wrong with you? Get it now. Number 2, Sherlock. So number 1, most people will probably see this coming, and most people would probably agree with me. So number 1, it's Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad. I don't think people realise how sad I am that it's finished. I remember, what's my chain? I remember buying the first 3 series, I think. I was like, yeah, I kind of wanted to watch this when it was on telly. I saw it when I was young, shown, it was on, I think it was, I can't remember, it was on FX, channel that was FX. I was like, I kind of want to watch it because Bryan Cranston, I kind of liked him in Malcolm in the Middle. If you like Malcolm in the Middle, Bryan Cranston is not the same as Hal in Malcolm in the Middle, far from it. Bryan Cranston plays Heisenberg, or Walter White. What's his name? Jesse Paul? I can't remember. No. Who plays Jesse? Aaron Paul plays Jesse. Aaron Paul, Anna Gunn, James Norris, Hank, and all them. They're all just, every character plays an integral role, and they've all got history, and it's just no character is there for no reason. They all bring something. I really like that in the show. The stories are nuts, the way they all connect together. Just the writing is ridiculous. Like, there's a lot of times in Breaking Bad you'll just be sit there and they'll show something and you'll be like, oh, whoa, type thing. I think that's so important in a TV show because that makes you want to come back every week to see it. So yeah, Breaking Bad, brilliant. Just Heisenberg, Bryan Cranston is the best actor ever. If there was a TV show with Bryan Cranston, Idris Elba and Sherlock / Benedict Cumberbatch, then I think I would die a happy man, because those 3 would make my life. I don't know, that would be, I don't fancy them, I swear. But yeah, Breaking Bad's ridiculously good. If you like Breaking Bad, please comment down below what your favourite bit of Breaking Bad was. My personal favourite bit would be, I quite liked the beginning of, I think it was series 2 or 3, where they had a mariachi band singing about how Walter White's going to die. But guess what? The 6th series, he doesn't die. But Walter White, just the transition of Walter White to who he is at the beginning, just a teacher into becoming a meth drug lord, is just, I love it. I love the programme. It's ridiculously good. So yeah, get Breaking Bad in your life. It's on Netflix, all of it. So binge. Highly recommend you binge watch it because it's just ridiculous. I'm really sad it ended. But yeah, number 1 is Breaking Bad. Honourable mention for American Horror Story. It's not my top 5, but I do really enjoy the show. Series 1 and 2 is really good. Series 3, I'm kind of halfway through it at the moment, and it's okay, but you know, these 5 shows I think are much more me. Yeah, I prefer them. So, but I do really like American Horror Story. Emma Roberts, Jess Lange, all that are really good. So yeah, honourable mention for them. Give that a watch as well if you haven't already. I also like Coach Trip. It's good. It's a good program. So there we are. That's my top 5 TV shows for this week. Give me your top 5 TV shows down below. See if you agree. See which ones you take out of my top 5 and replace. Just say what ones you can actually go out and watch now because of what I said. Because I want to know that I make a difference in people's lives. So yeah, that's my video for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. 1 minute man, 1 minute 10 minute.